What up, guys? It's boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, December 6th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Killing Eve stars Sandra Oh and Brooklyn Nine-Nine actor Andy Samberg are set to co-host the Golden Globe Awards, NBC announced Wednesday. Paul Deggetti and George Cheeks, the co-chairman of NBC Entertainment, said in a statement, Sandra and Andy are the perfect choices to host this world-class event. They bring wit, charm, and style to a room filled with the very best of film and television. It's sure to be another unforgettable, fun-filled night. The 3-hour telecast is scheduled to air live on the network on January 6th from the Beverly Hilton Hotel in California. Samberg's Brooklyn Nine-Nine co-star Terry Crews and The Walking Dead actress Dana Guerrera are to announce the Golden Globe nominations on Thursday. NBC has renewed its comedy series The Good Place starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson for a 4th season. The official Instagram account for The Good Place confirmed the renewal Tuesday alongside a season 4 logo. The caption read, #The Good Place will be broken for a 4th time. William Jackson Harper, Jamila Jamal, Darcy Carden, and Manny Jacinto are starring in the series created by Mike Shore about a group of strangers who become friends and who want to prove that they're good people after entering into the afterlife. The still ongoing 3rd season finds the group back on Earth where they are continuing to show that they can be good in order to avoid being sent to a bad place. Danson commented on the renewal on Twitter alongside a short video. Danson said, grateful for another season with these 4 guys. Soul Squad forever. Danson was nominated for an Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series at the 70th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards in September for his role in The Good Place. RuPaul's Drag Race will launch its first ever UK version in 2019. Host and head judge RuPaul said in a statement Wednesday that he's, quote, beyond excited to bring the reality competition to BBC 3. The star says it's a dream come true to extend our royal family to the United Kingdom with our partners at BBC 3. I'm beyond excited to celebrate the massive charisma, uniqueness, and nerves and talents of the Queen's queens. He added, and before anyone asked, yes, we would be thrilled to have Meghan Markle join us as we are already preparing a royal mother-to-be runaway challenge, referencing to the new Duchess of Sussex. World of Wonder is producing the new 8-part series for BBC 3. RuPaul will executive produce the show with World of Wonder co-founders Fenton Bailey and Randy Barbato, Tom Campbell, Sally Mills, and Bruce McCoy. Bailey and Barbato said in a joint statement, World of Wonder productions began in the UK, and the many queens of England have always been an inspiration, so bringing RuPaul's Drag Race to the BBC 3 is a very special homecoming. RuPaul said in the video on the World of Wonder official Twitter account that casting is underway for the season. The post reads, hey, super queens, who's got what it takes to be part of our royal family? RuPaul's Drag Race UK is officially heading to at the BBC 3 next year. Which of the queens will be crowned Great Britain's next drag superstar? CBS All Access says John Cho, Allison Tolman, and Jacob Tremblay will co-star in an episode of its anthology series, The Twilight Zone. The show is a reimagining of the classic sci-fi thriller from the 1950s and 60s. It is scheduled to debut in 2019. Previously announced for the new version were host and narrator Jordan Peele and cast members Sanaa Lathan, Adam Scott, and Kumail Nanjiani. CBS All Access is CBS's subscription streaming service. Shameless star William H. Macy is sharing details about Emmy Rossum's final episode of the show. The 68-year-old actor said in an interview with E! News published Tuesday that Rossum's character Fiona Gallagher will go away in the second half of season 9. He says Fiona is going to go away. It was inevitable. People are going to start dropping away. I'll be the last one at the party, just laying there with my face in my porridge, weeping. Macy says he's devastated to see Rossum leave the Showtime series, although he's hopeful the actors will return at some point. He says, I think she'll come back. I don't know. It'll be exciting. No, she's not going to die. She better not. I'll kill her. Macy told reporters Saturday that Ransom's final episode is so sweet. He said, however, that his character, Fiona's dad, Frank Gallagher, is a complete asshole throughout the episode. The star said, according to Vulture, all the actors really wanted a great goodbye scene with Emmy. And I hope that I could have a lovely, warm, consolatory meeting goodbye with her. He shared, I'm horrible, worse than I've been in a long time, just a waste of oxygen. Rossum announced her impending departure from Shameless in August. The show will premiere the second half of season 9 on January 20th. Narcos Mexico says season 2 is coming soon to Netflix. The streaming company announced in a news release Wednesday has renewed the series for a second season. Netflix confirmed the news on its See What's Next official Twitter account, writing, #Narcos Mexico has been renewed for season 2. It shared a promo for the new season on the Narcos account. The post reads, we're building an empire. Why stop now? Tina Quireta, who plays Rafael Caro Quintero on the show, celebrated the renewal by thanking the cast and crew on Twitter. He wrote Wednesday at Netflix, at Narcos Netflix, each director, actor, staff, food, makeup, costumes, editing, production, screenwriters, transport, delegates, assistants, electrical, etc., all infinite thanks. Narcos Mexico is originally envisioned as the 4th season of the Netflix series Narcos, which was set in Colombia. The show is a companion series that focuses on the illegal drug trade in Mexico. Narcos Mexico stars Huerta, Michael Peña, Diego Luna, and Alyssa Diaz. Ryan Murphy, the 6-time Emmy-winning creator of the television shows that included Glee, American Horror Story, and Nip Tuck, was honored Tuesday with the unveiling of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The writer, producer, and director received the 2,653rd star on Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles since its debut in 1961, according to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Ann Martinez, producer of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, said Ryan Murphy is one of the most creative and brilliant minds in television. His show opened the doors for people to see things they may have never thought of and invite viewers to his world of exhilarating programming. Speaking at the event were actresses Sarah Paulson, Jessica Lange, and Gwyneth Paltrow, as well as writer, director, and producer Brad Falchuk. Paltrow said in her speech, what can be said about Ryan Murphy that hasn't already been said here today and in every newspaper, magazine, trade publication, blog, podcast, Twitter thread, Instagram, and every chat? Honestly, Ryan fascinates, and I understand why. There are many things and even fewer people who you can count on to surprise you, to always offer you something truly new, to see you and seeing the world from an angle you never imagined, and maybe even to unwittingly set you up with your husband. Paltrow thanked Murphy for setting up with Falchuk, who was his writing partner on Glee, American Horror Story, and Scream Queens. The couple married on September 29th. Also joining Murphy at the event was his husband, David Miller. Miller was raised in Indianapolis, where he majored in journalism at Indiana University and wrote for the Los Angeles Times, the Daily News in New York, and Entertainment Weekly. He later moved on into a career in film, television, and Broadway. Murphy created Nip Tuck, which won the Golden Globe for Best Television Series in 2005 and ran for 6 seasons, from 2003 to 2010. Murphy then created the comedy drama about a high school choir, Glee, from 2009 to 2015. He received the first of 6 Emmys in 2010 for outstanding directing for a comedy series. People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, won the 2016 Emmy for Best Miniseries, and The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story, earned the 2018 Emmy in the same category. He also was honored for producing the outstanding made-for-television movie The Normal Heart in 2014 and created the anthology series American Horror Story and the procedural drama 911. His Netflix comedy The Politician is set to debut in 2019. On stage, Murphy recently produced the Broadway revival of The Boys in the Band. Kevin Hart will host the 91st Annual Academy Awards on February 24th, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Science has announced. Hart confirmed the news on Instagram Tuesday, where he commented on taking on the duties as host of the event for the first time in his career. Hart said alongside an image of an Oscar statuette, "For years I have been asked if I would ever host the Oscars, and my answer would always be the same. I said that it would be the opportunity of a lifetime for me as a comedian, and that it will happen when it's supposed to." He continued, "I am blown away simply because this has been a goal on my list for a long time. It'll be sure to be one of this year's Oscars to be a special one." Jimmy Kimmel previously served as the host in 2017 and 2018. The ceremony, which awards excellence in film, will be broadcast on ABC. The 2019 nominations are set to be announced on January 22nd. The Academy has promised that the upcoming award show will not run over 3 hours as it has in previous years. Selected categories will also be presented before the live audience during commercial breaks and then edited to be aired later on the broadcast. A previously proposed most popular film Oscar category has been shelved. Cardi B says she split from her husband, Migos rapper Offset. The 26-year-old rapper announced her separation in an Instagram video Tuesday after 14 months of marriage and daughter Culture's birth. Cardi B told fans, "So everybody's been bugging me and everything, and I've been trying to work things out with my baby father for a hot minute now." She says, "We are really good friends and we're really good business partners. He's always someone that I can run to talk to, and we got a love for each other. But things just haven't been working out between us for a long time." The star added, "It's nobody's fault. I guess we just grew out of love, but we are not together anymore. I don't know. It might take time to get a divorce, and I'm going to always have a lot of love for him because he is my daughter's father." Also responded to Cardi B's post in the comments writing, "Y'all won." Some fans weren't convinced by the video and suggested the split was a prank. One person wrote, "I really think this is a joke. She was just hyping him up on here a few days ago." Another added, "Might be fake because his album dropping, but I don't think Cardi is a liar." Cardi B had shared a photo of herself and Offset kissing at a Los Angeles Lakers game on November 24th. She promoted Offset's forthcoming debut solo album in a post the same day. The star wrote, "Hubby album coming December 14th. Cardi B confirmed in June she secretly married Offset in September 2017. She gave birth to Culture in July and gave an update about her daughter at her Fashion Nova X Cardi B collection launch in November. Demi Lovato is finding strength in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu following her stint in rehab. The 26-year-old singer posted a makeup-free selfie from the gym Tuesday after returning home from a treatment facility in November. The photo shows Lovato wearing her jiu-jitsu uniform at Unbreakable performance in Los Angeles. She encouraged her fans to keep fighting in the caption. The star wrote, "Sweaty, messy jiu-jitsu hair, hashtag BJJ, hashtag blue belt, hashtag never give up." Lovato earned her blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in August 2017. She celebrated the achievement in an Instagram post at the time. She said, "I'm so beyond excited because I just received my blue belt in hashtag Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I fell in love with the hashtag BJJ over a year ago and have been training several times a week ever since." Lovato announced her return home November 6th on Election Day. She vowed to, quote, keep fighting in a post to fans in August following her highly publicized overdose in July. The star wrote, "I have always been transparent about my journeys with addiction. What I've learned is that this illness is not something that disappears or fades with time. It is something I must continue to overcome and have not done yet." She also says, "The love you have shown me will never be forgotten, and I look forward to the day where I can say I came out of the other side." The Walking Dead alum Steven Yeun is going to be a dad of two. The 34-year-old actor is having another baby with his wife Joanna Pack, who announced the news Monday on the couple's second wedding anniversary. Pack showed off her baby bump in a mirror selfie on Instagram and captioned the photo with family emojis. She and Yang are already parents to 18-month-old son Jude Malcolm. The Walking Dead star, Noma Reedus, and showrunner Angela King were among those to congratulate the couple in the comments on Pack's post. Reedus commented with 4 red heart emojis. King wrote, "Yay, so cute." Yang has called Pack an MVP since celebrating her birthday in October. He posted a photo of Pack sharing a moment with their son on a busy side street. The star wrote, adding a heart emoji, "Happy birthday to the MVP." Yang plays Glenn Rhee from season 1 through 6 of The Walking Dead and was killed off in the season 7 premiere. He said in an interview with Slate in October that he felt cramped as an Asian American actor in the role. The star explained, "It's nice. It's like nice guy, dependable, supportive, benign, beige. That was a little bit of the frustration that I could never explain the wider society to fans of the show." He also added, "I felt like there wasn't enough space for me to fully spread all of those who I was, and that was partly due to me too, because when I started, all I wanted to do was to work with the parameters that they were giving me. And then over time, I just outgrew it." As Stefani says, she's not engaged to her boyfriend, country star Blake Shelton. The 49-year-old singer discussed Shelton on Tuesday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show after host Ellen DeGeneres jokingly said the couple planned to marry. DeGeneres bluffed, "So Blake told me y'all all engaged now." "Yes, he told me you're engaged, so let's talk about that." Stefani responded, "No, we're not. What are you talking about? We're not engaged, we're not married, and he is now my boyfriend. ... still." Stefani couldn't help but gush about Sheldon, who was succeeded by actor Idris Elba as People's Sexiest Man Alive this year. She said of Shelton losing the title, "Honestly, he got sexier." DeGeneres kept pushing the "You make me feel like Christmas singer," asking if Shelton got better in bed once Elba was named Sexiest Man Alive. Stefani responded before telling the audience, "Oh my God, I feel like she needs to try to take it to the next level every time I come with Blake." Stefani and Shelton confirmed their relationship in November 2015, following their respective splits from Gavin Rossdale from Bush and Miranda Lambert. Shelton said in an interview with Today in June that he's closer than ever with Stefani. The star says, "Now here we are, going on 3 years later, and every day that goes by is just feels like a stronger bond between the two of us." He added, "It certainly feels like it's going to the next level. The only way I think either of us could probably describe it." The DeGeneres similarly teased singer Jennifer Lopez about Ellen DeGeneres, about Alex Rodriguez rather, during an episode of Ellen last week. Lopez confirmed she's very happy with the retired Major League Baseball star, but said she isn't sure if they will wed. Bruce Springsteen announced on Twitter that he will not be touring with the E Street Band in 2019. As Springsteen said on Tuesday, "Just a note to quell some of the rumors over here at E Street. While we hope to be back with you soon, the E Street Band won't be touring in 2019. He continued, "Before I go back to my day job, the year will be consumed with the break after our Broadway run and various recording projects I've been working on. We do hope to see you then," before stating that some of the members of the E Street Band will be regularly performing from their own projects. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of December 8th. Number 10, Juice WRLD with Lucid Dreams. Number 9, Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B with Girls Like You. Number 6, Lil Baby and Gunna with Drip Too Hard. Number 7, Kodak Black featuring Travis Scott and Offset with ZZ. Number 6, Sheek West with Mobamba. Number 5, Panic at the Disco with High Hopes. Number 4, Hall Sleet with Without Me. Number 3, Marshmello and Bastille with Happier. Number 2, Ariana Grande with Thank You Next. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of December 8th is Travis Scott with Sicko Mode. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1969, the Altamont Festival brings the 1960s to a violent end. Altamont was the brainchild of the Rolling Stones, who hoped to cap off their U.S. tour in late 1969 with a concert that would be the West Coast equivalent of Woodstock in both scale and spirit. Unlike Woodstock, however, which was the result of months of careful planning and by a team of well-funded organizers, Altamont was a largely improvised affair that did not even have a definite venue arranged just days before the event. It was only on Thursday, December 4th, 1969, that organizers settled on the Altamont Speedway location for a free concert that was, by then, scheduled to include Santana, the Jefferson Airplane, Crosby, Stills and Nash & Young, and the Grateful Dead, all in support of the headlining Stones. The event would also include infamously several dozen members of the Hells Angel motorcycle gang acting as informal security guard in exchange for $500 worth of beer as gratuity. It was dark by the time the concert's next act. The Grateful Dead was scheduled to appear, but the Dead had left the venue entirely out of concern for their safety when they learned that Jefferson Airplane Marty Ballin had been knocked unconscious by one of the Hells Angels in a melee during his band performance. It was during the Rolling Stones set, however, that a 21-year-old Hells Angel named Alan Passaro stabbed a gun-wielding 18-year-old named Meredith Hunter to death just 20 feet in front of the stage where Mick Jagger was performing Under My Thumb. Unaware of what had occurred, the Rolling Stones completed their set without further incident, bringing an end to a tumultuous day that also saw 3 accidental deaths and 4 live births. The killing of Meredith Hunter at Altamont was captured on film in Gimme Shelter, the documentary of the Stones' 1969 tour by Albert and David Masalis and Charlotte Zerwin, which opened with Jagger viewing the footage in an edit room several months later. In the years since, Jagger has not spoken publicly about the killing, for which Passaro was tried but acquitted on grounds of self-defense. Also on this date in 2005, Brokeback Mountain, starring Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal as a pair of cowboys who meet as sheep heralds in Wyoming in 1963 and began a romantic relationship that endured for 2 decades, premieres in New York City. Helmed by the Taiwanese director Ang Lee, the movie earned 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, Best Actor for Ledger, and Best Supporting Actor for Gyllenhaal, and took home 3 Oscars, including Best Director. Larry McMurtry and Diana Osana shared a Best Adapted Screenplay with Oscar for Brokeback Mountain, which was based on a 1997 short story by Annie Prillux. In addition to its awards, the film did well at the box office. However, some groups criticized Brokeback Mountain for its portrayal of a same-sex relationship, and one theater owner in Utah backed out on an agreement to show the film. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, December 6, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.